All right, guys, welcome back, and we have the beautiful Melody Gabriel, known as Melody, in the studio. And of course, she describes herself as a gospel singer, but a gospel inspirational singer with a touch and a difference. Good to have you once again.
Thank you.
And you also released different singles, videos, and cover 30 songs in progress, and over 100 songs not yet recorded.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Honestly.
Yes, like it's a lot of work. I've been doing music for quite some time.
Okay.
You know, even if I would say I'm not there yet. When they say you're not blown, but I've been there for quite a while. So yes, I've been putting stuff in together.
Okay.
It's impressive looking at your accolades. I mean, the fact that you were able to not be pressured into a certain kind of lifestyle, being that you've worked with so many artists, Mastercraft, Two Face, Basketmouth, Oyeka Owenu, Daria Tolude, all these people are in the industry.
Exactly.
I don't know if you get what I mean, but you've been able
Exactly.
to stay true to gospel.
Yeah.
How were you able to do that?
Well, for me, from the onset, music has always been my thing. Like, I have always known I was going to do music. Like, it's the air I breathe. I cannot survive without music. So music gives me relevance. It's like, it's my destiny. That's the word. So I would say I've always known I was going to do this. And I don't just want to do music, not just music, anything without impacting my world positively. So it's more about the impact, the message. What are you talking about? Like, is it affecting anybody positively, or is it you know? Basically, that's been it for me.
Okay, so how do you deal with the struggles, though? Because you also would say you do inspirational songs and gospel. So there's so much of the gospel industry. There's a lot of competition, whether you like it or not.
Lots of competition.
There's a lot of competition now in gospel. So how do you do that? Because you don't want to be too circular at all. Even though, you want to put out inspirational songs. So how are you trying to really stand out and just not get phased by the whole? You can do circular and do it well, like Simi did.
Exactly. And also, I've also been having like requests. Like I've had people reach out to me as per, okay, let's work together, let's do this, but you have to try to, not that you need to try to tweak your music a bit. Now, I don't have any issue with any kind of music, because I feel like music is the message. It's all about the message for me. Yes, it's all about the message for me. So I would say that even with the competition, I just want to be relevant. I just want to do my thing. I just want to be positive, hoping that I still have people that follow me and people that listen to my craft. Yes.
So I feel like a lot of gospel artists, I know they say it's a competitive space. I think every space is competitive.
Every space is competitive.
It's just that I just think that the gospel space hasn't gotten to that point where they can say, oh, we are thriving regardless of how limited we are, because in everybody's life they need a touch of God in it.
Of course.
But I feel like they are being restricted. They feel like they are restricted. I don't know. Why do you think that?
Okay, now for me, I would say I'm here. Melody Gabriel is here to break the norm. The norm of being. I've always spoken about this, like, because I'm very intentional about it. That's the title of my EP. Okay. I'm very intentional about it. I don't like one way, because to an extent I feel like maybe it's kind of one way-ish. And I feel like God is big. You can express God in so many ways, unimaginable ways. So if you listen to my EP Intentional, you can get it on any music platform. Okay. Listen to the message, listen to the beats. You can also worship God see, God is awesome. That's why we spoke about King Solomon, how he danced and even forgot his clothes. So I feel like we can express God in so many ways in different genre kind of music. We don't have to be limited. So when you ask me about inspirational music is the gospel. It's gospel music. Because if you listen to something that inspires you to do better, to be better, that's the gospel.
Okay.
That's the gospel.
Let's look at some of you're a voiceover artist, you're an actor. Let's talk about the acting journey. How is the actor and gospel singer? How is it?
Because there are some roles.
Are you for real?
I believe there are some roles that you might be told to do. How do you combine that? Or are you picky with roles, or you just rather act certain roles?
Well, I've never had such roles.
Oh, nice.
I've never had such roles. And if I feel like even before the roles come, the director should be able to know what I do. I'm my kind of person. So I don't know. I'm not sure the roles are going to come.
It's coming.
So yeah, acting has been wonderful. I've been acting since uni, but at some point I stopped because of the music. Because like I said, music comes like number one. Even if I have other things I'm doing, but music is like number one. So I went back to acting in 2019.
Okay.
Yes. So I started with Flatmates. So I'm on Flatmates. I did. I've done some series. I've done. I'm also on Eve.
Oh, okay.
Yes, by Mnet. I'm the principal.
Nice.
In
Not to
Eve.
watch it
Then Flatmates, Mimi's friend, of course, Basket Mouth's girlfriend's friend. Then I've done ECO by Coyote Peters. I've done some other,
Yeah, you've done quite a couple of.
yeah,
Impressive.
some other.
I feel like everyone is transitioning. I mean, if you're in the entertainment space, it's always great that you have a touch of this, and
Exactly.
you know, so it helps you expand your horizons. But I think music is mainstream for you, right? So how do you think that you would advise upcoming gospel artists? I know you're here to break the norm. How would you feel, or what you tell them to follow that path and not feel like once they go into that space, they'll be restricted from doing every other thing, like they're just put in a box automatically?
Yes, for me, I would say what is the call? Like everybody have an encounter. Everybody see, before you go into something, God would have told you that okay, this is what I want you to do. So it has to be about what is your vision? Why are you going into that space? And also I would say, don't be like anybody. Trust me. Chioma Jesus is Chioma Jesus.
Yes, so.
Sinach is Sinach. Everyone is unique in their own way, just the way we're passing the message differently. So just like we have the ministers, the prophets, the evangelists,
The minstrels.
the teachers, you know, so we are different. So until you understand your ministry, you might not be able to function because you will not start acting or wanting to be like somebody else. When you're actually supposed to be yourself and know about yourself and your ministry. For me, the message that was given to me was go into the world and preach the gospel to every nation. So I'm not limited. I'm not just for the church alone. I'm for the people. I'm for the people out there. I need to drag people to God. So I'm like a mediator in the world, trying to bring people to God, not just limited in the church alone. So that's my own ministry.
All right. So the body of work coming out, is any single coming out? I know you have videos, or right now
Yes,
you're just...
I have an EP out, about 9 tracks. So that's almost like an album, but I just call it an EP.
Okay.
So it's out.
So are you working on? Is that where this is on? The one that played?
Yes. My life is track 7 on the EP. I'm also working on more videos, basically to push the EP. Yeah, videos will definitely come up alongside, but I need to push the EP most especially.
Who's the ideal person you love to collaborate with? Maybe gospel? Is it not secular?
Man, a lot of people.
Okay, but the number 1, 2, 3 on the list, who will
Okay,
it
1,
be?
2, 3 on my list. I've always loved Sinach, so yeah, I would love to do a collaboration with her. Definitely Nathaniel Bassi.
Wow.
Like he's one of my mentors, no cap. I love Theophilus Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, Theophilus Sunday, because he's a worshipper, and I kind of pray with Theophilus Sunday every day.
Wow.
Like I pray with his music.
His
So
music.
he inspires me a lot. Nathaniel Bassi, that's like Oga at the top. He's one of my mentors, and he's someone definitely I want to do a collab with. And of course, Sinach, the ever beautiful
Ever
Sinach.
beautiful Sinach.
All right. So being that as a gospel artist, of course, you since you're channeling all your energy into music, 80% of your energy into music, it has to be where your source of income is coming from. How has that been? I mean, in terms of, because people always say gospel music is not as profitable as every other kind of music.
Well, when people say that, I don't know. I don't know. I would say for upcomers, not yet. But for people that are there, gospel music is like blood money. I'm not even joking.
There's a lot of money.
But it's just that a lot of people don't know this. And you know, the Bible and God, the religion doesn't support that a gospel artist will come out and start showing your Lamborghini. Oh, I just went to Paris. We have all of that too. But you know, we don't do all of that. We just keep it on the low. Yeah. So for me, I feel that.
So that has restricted a lot of people from even going into gospel.
Do you get? Because
they don't
some
see
people,
it in your lifestyle. They don't see
it in your
it
lifestyle.
on social media.
So sometimes they might feel at this point, they don't even have money. I beg these people. Gospel, I will keep saying it. Gospel music, it's blood money. If you are dead there,
nice
when you are dead there,
Okay.
but of course you
need
can't
to do.
show it. So yeah,
Okay.
it's just what it is.
Wow. Okay. So you're also an entrepreneur.
Sorry, Do you know I was going to answer that question? I was like, I was leaving one question when you spoke about how do you make money and all that. So yes, I'm an entrepreneur, and that is what is financing my music for now. Till, like I said, till I blow. You know, till I blow to the level I really want to. So yes, it's financing. I have a skincare brand, Melganic Skincare. I have a smoothie outlet online.
Oh yeah, I want smoothies. Healthy.
I don't know what Melody is doing on this set where we are not seeing smoothies here.
So please, our next, we're definitely going to be having smoothies on the show. Do you have healthy wraps too with that?
Oh my god, no, I don't. We just do smoothies, juices, and detox. I'm telling you, it's 4-fruit smoothie, Melganic Skincare, then Mel Gapes is the makeup side. I started with makeup at some point first, then you know we had to do some switching.
Wow.
Right.
And voiceovers.
Nice,
So voiceovers.
Nice. Full double combo. Nice. Thank you so much for coming on the show. But
thank you.
Before you go, we have to let you sing
yes,
for her.
Yes.
It's her birthday, so.
As in. Okay, let me sing for you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bridget.
Thank you
so
many more years to come.
Amen.
Thank you so much, for that was a very powerful rendition.
You're
and
welcome.
any last words for anyone who is watching the show who wants to do what you do?
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone that has been on my side. Team Melody, I love you guys so much, and to everyone that supported my brand. If you've ever streamed my song, if you follow me on Instagram, in fact, if you are a supporter at all of Melody Gabriel brand, if you love Melody Gabriel, thank you so much for everyone, for all the love, for all the support. I'm grateful. And yes, for everyone that want to do music,
just keep doing it.
See, like I said, it's the message, the intention behind it. What did God? I don't know. When I say what did God tell you to do? So yeah. So
all right, I have to take this birthday shout out. It's from Asash. It says, you might not know this, but watching you flawlessly do what you do best, what gave me the courage. I needed to go to present it. I always look forward to watching you on total anchor shows and your interviews because there's always something to pick from. And thank you for inspiring me and for giving me a platform to grow. Do have an amazing year, Barbie. That is from Osas. I have to put that out on air. So from us, wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Our word of the day is life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. And I believe on that note we'll be wrapping up the show. Thank you to all our beautiful ladies for coming through. I wish we could just play what's that? Happy birthday to you.
Come on.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey.